Magaya remanded in custody while the wife gets bail as more witnesses surface. The development that is happening in the issue of Walter Magaya is really getting tense as we are seeing a report saying that more and more witnesses are coming and even more complainants are coming. Then today we got a message that he has received. The wife has actually received bail and he has been remanded in custody up to the 18th. There's still confusion whether it's the 13th of November or the 18th. I saw Simba Sim saying 18th, but other reports were saying the 30th. So we need really to verify which exactly is the correct date there. So Crime Watch says here, Prophet Magaya, his wife, and several co-accused have been remanded in custody until November 13, 2025. The court dismissed the defense arguments of unlawful prolonged detention, ruling that the extension is necessary to facilitate ongoing legal proceedings. I think the Crime Watch here did not have the information that the wife finally got a bail of 500 US dollars, but the husband was and other co-accused have remained in custody until the 13th. But like I said, other reports are saying 18th. I saw also Zim I saying the 18th. So this time around, it seems like things are getting totally ugly for this man. You remember that also Themba Mliswa is also thrown in his weight, right, on this issue. And, being the motor mouth that he is nowadays, we're speaking so much about individuals and whatever is happening in the country. We have seen Themba Mliswa, like attacking the state and saying that you have been covering up for this guy for a long time. Some of these crimes were committed as back as 2013 and so on and so forth. Why were you not acting on them and so on? But I don't know who he's talking to. I don't know who he's talking to, who Themba is referring to, because this is the very same system that he's defending, right? Why does he want to pretend as if they are totally different people? This is the same ZANU-PF that has been in power from the time that many of these, Magaya complaints are surfaced. So there is nothing new here totally that people like Themba Mliswa would want to talk about. We know that there have been a lot of cover-ups on these issues. You remember, yesterday we were talking about Goba, who was Attorney General, who was removed. Was it Prosecutor General who was removed because he wanted to persecute or rather prosecute Magaya? And then pressure coming from those people that were connected, politicians, religious leaders, and so on, powerful business people who were behind this man. And it costed that man's job. We talked about that issue yesterday. So what we are looking at right now, we are looking at new developments where we hear that more people are coming out and are giving evidence and, are becoming witnesses of different kind of criminal activities Magaya is alleged to have been, engaging in. Mostly it is that of women. And like what we were saying yesterday, that women need to be protected. We can't just, quickly brush away when the girl child comes forth and says, this is what happened to me. This is time that our society needs to understand and know that it is not an easy experience. It is not an easy thing for anyone to come up and talk about such issues, because it is also humiliating on its part already for the whole world to know what happened to you, So it takes a lot of guts for any girl child or young woman to come up and give a complaint about such things. So it's really very, very sad that Magaya, if it happens to be the 18th, it means he's likely to lose about how many? I think about 2 Sunday services at his church. I don't know what's going to be happening then. But the law is the law, right? And if the man broke the law, he must pay for it. We don't care who he calls himself or who his followers think he is, because some people think that these people are superhumans. There are some people that think that these people are like they are angels. They don't commit no crime. They can never be wrong. They are always right. Whatever they say and do is always right, which is a big lie. I was talking to somebody and was asking me about these people, and was saying, what is wrong with these papas, apostle? I said, no, you see, some of them, it doesn't mean that they are not real men of God, right? They are real men of God. We really have a call of God on their life, but they are overtaken by sin, which means we could say they are backslidden prophets, right? Or pastors. They are backslidden pastors, backslidden evangelists, right? Somebody that is backslidden while they have a call of God on their life. So you would find that that is the scenario. And when people want to talk about the crime committed by the individual, you would find that many people would want to rush to the idea of the office of their calling without talking about their very issue. You see, don't let the office of their calling hide their sinfulness or their backsliddenness or their criminal activities. You see, that can never cushion that. So a man with a calling, a woman with a real calling of God can commit sin, can also commit crime. And that one is not supposed to be anything that amazes people. It happens because there are 100 human beings, right? It was only Christ who was perfect, but not us human beings. So this is the situation that we are facing in the Magaya case. We will continue to be working towards that. So chadzaramba chidzifambira nyaya dzacho kuti tione kuti zvakamira sei tichiramba updates. Sizabe siloke silinika ama updates concerning what is happening over this very, very critical issue that is before the courts in our nation. Otherwise, this is what it is. Thank you once again for joining me on the show. Let's meet in the upcoming shows. Bless you and bless you.